already. Just going to take a quick music break to adjust the microphone as well as the. Yeah, you won't see this since it's up, but I wanna like hear if the guns. No, I feel like they're too. I'll get that adjusted. Start. Fortunately, nobody has. Guess I can remove. You can see the public if you must. I can see that Cat is putting in the work. That's always interesting. But I really need to know if the gun sounds are too loud. I feel like that's too loud. I turn them down. And oh shit, we got that Inferno music. Gonna get DMC8. Rip Pepperino. Right, back to the pause. Back to the music. Next track again is by Perturbator Power. we're still waiting on the games. Also see no stream whatsoever. Normally at least Pixel and Aeon stream. You can see Pixel on this question. Or who's playing for cats, they have their little hidden channel. Like a tryhard team. But then again, they're very secretive with their silencers and such. So a hidden channel really shouldn't surprise anybody. That means we just have to wait and listen to some more music. Hopefully the games are we at 2. I'm just gonna continue this beautiful album. It's called Dangerous Days. Dangerous Days, that is. This track is called Future Club. Looks like you just got a Discord DM. You should definitely check that. Import. Meanwhile, out of nowhere, I actually had like an epiphany. And I figured out what they're gonna ban. The bans are Ulrich and Device from Cats and Museum and Test 2 from Lucky Round. Very interesting, I feel like. Yeah. I have to assume that the games will be soon on the way. I'm quite surprised I can see both Aeon and Pixel line. They usually stream. But maybe they keep it good now. Maybe everybody is afraid of that AD Yahoo and kidding. That is probably not the case. As for streams right now, I can only see Don, who it says like a past show, but I don't think that's true. And Hector and Internet Hulk H playing Escape from Pavlov. You want to play that with him? Then of course there's us hanging out here, hoping that the games will start soon. Continuously searching for the game in PavTV. Do let me know in terms of like sound mixing and such, if anything is too loud or loud enough. Then we find the games. Hopefully only for. This one is called War Against the. Very like dark album, but it's very good. I believe the artist is indeed French, and if I'm not mistaken, from Paris. And you got another Discord message. You should really answer that. I feel like it's really impolite, you know, whoever is like DMing you is expecting a reply and you just ignore that. Not really cool, man. One specific cat member who never dis... To be honest, I don't think there was a single cat member that ever disappointed. The only disappointment coming out of cat was when Superhero left. But there's nobody to blame but me. I bullied him, and I regret it ever since. We lost him too young, but such is life. In the meantime, get yourself some drinks. Hopefully we'll start soon enough. Okay, now I can see Pixel. Did that. And they are fighting a game server, and indeed, first map will be Manor. Let me kill the music. Everybody's favorite. How much delay Pixel? It doesn't seem like too much since I cannot see it in the list so far. I just hope you're not playing tonight, Cutie Kid, because that would be some Boris' wife moment. Not saying you're Boris' wife, but I guess this is how you could become Boris' wife. Oh, interesting. Looks like day servers are a little bit fickly tonight. Is that a word? I don't even know. We're just going to make new words tonight. We killed the music too early, depending on how long. But I can tell you who's playing tonight. We see on the Lucky Round side, we see Clips VR, we see Mr. Iron, Pixel Tutor, Nicer Dicer, and the Landlord, who's, like, you know, hosting people in his manor on the CT side. And the renters tonight, the cats, will be Lickube, Aeon, and Rico, who's back from hiatus, I guess. Taco Cat, who is in VR pretty much 24/7. Or specifically in Pavlov, and Sack. So the specifics are a little bit harder, I would say. I'm not sure how exactly their marriage to contract works. I'm told that, you know, there is some involvement with stream sniping, such things. But yeah, it's probably under NDA. What's not under NDA is the first map. So let's load into Manor. Let's pause Pixel's stream. Let's remove the pause screen. This. And it looks like something failed. It looks like somebody, maybe it was Clips, it looks like it's Clips, didn't load in time. Hello BC, how are you doing? Fortunately, this did not work. Back to the pause screen we go. There's a third cat tonight. Damn, all them cats. Whenever I see BizCat as a nickname, I'm thinking of that comic, the Business Cat. Was it called Business Cat? You know, like a buff cat in his suit. There was a lot of cat jokes. It was a great comic. Hopefully what will be great will be the first map. I assume they're just gonna retry. Looks like they're doing the old I'll join once everybody loads in so people can swap. Looks like Pixel is the one who has the fast computer to load in. So far it doesn't look like they found a new computer. I actually asked Clips to get like a wireless, to actually get a LAN Ethernet cable. So he wouldn't have to use Wi-Fi. So, you know, then his game would load in and such. But given how he couldn't load in time, maybe that hasn't happened yet. Meanwhile, we're just refreshing. Hopefully getting the match soon. And then hopefully we can get underway. I would say in terms of favorites, I give this one to Lucky Round. No offense to the Cats. I think the standings also agree with them. No, they actually don't. They actually managed to bypass Lucky Round. I believe this is due to Lucky Round losing against Pixel, which I think was their last match. And I think they lost a bunch of MMR from that. Let me look that up. Yeah, they lost against Pixel barely, 29-25. Man, that was a close game. Because like the first few weeks they were just below us. Us in this case is technical difficulties. And now they are all of the sudden on position 10, which I think is they lost a lot of elo due to that loss. I believe. I don't pay a lot of attention. I don't even pay attention like when Black Hat tells me anything. Oh, this could be entirely wrong. But yeah, still, I still think Lucky Round is the favorite in this. Actually, see the servers. Actually, nobody voted. That's some shameful shit. That was some shameful shit. I don't know how to. I don't know how to vote. So, you know, I would do it now, but yeah, I'll give the slight edge to Lucky Round. Hopefully, it will be a good game. You know, that's always good. It sucks when it's not a good game. And we curse Darkin and his app in case latest thing. They're finding a game server again with all the players in there. Hopefully that will be quick. Yep, already there. Wonderful. Waiting on the dreaded 1 minute mark so we don't have like an interrupted recording. The final round. And hopefully everybody loaded in on the right side and we can. That's looking good. The Cats start on the T side, which is not surprising. They are the away team, therefore this was a Lucky Round pick. And therefore they start with the, I would say, easier side. I would say, always will say, it's a very T-sided map. But can they do it? First and the most important question, do the Cats have any silencers? Indeed, Lickcube has a silencer, as does Taco Cat. But they all bunch up, which I feel like is wasting that, you know, tactical sort of advantage. Looks like the grape is about to happen. Kind of grape. Mr. Iron with the pre-flash, not really utilizing this to this extent. Now he's finding out, oh shit, there's enemies there. He trades. No, he doesn't. He does trade out, but Zack is tired of Taco and just shoots him. Landlords with an interesting angle does get Zack, but does not manage to kill more. And if Aeon is quick, and he needs to be way quicker because Nicer Dicer is behind and punishes the fumbling with the bomb, leaving just Enrico in a 1v2 situation who killed Pixel. But he does not have a silencer, so they know exactly where he is, and he does have to plant the bomb. He has 1 minute. They do know the bomb is down because Nicer Dicer shot Aeon in the head as he was trying to plant the bomb. So let's go into the action cam. Enrico should anticipate that they guard the bomb. Interesting position from Clips. He's not nearby to refrag, but Nicer Dicer heard that step from Enrico and takes him out. Unlucky. I feel like they could have at least had the plan. Probably would have lost that 2-3, but with the plan they would have had the money. Although they don't have the money and they need to enter like a big manner. Like this is the awkward situation. Like you see this big house and you know you don't have money. That's just awkward. Let's see what they do. We see a lot of deagles coming out on the Lucky Round side. We see Mixture, M16, MP5, UMP, Uzi. I believe Nicer Dicer has something. He still has a block. Pixel immediately gets one tap by Aeon's deagle, making up for that fumbled bomb plant. But they are not accelerating on this kill, and I like it. I really like it. Because now Lucky Round is shifting, and the mid of the map is open. Unfortunately, Cube gets MP5'd. Enrico gets the pick on Nicer Dicer, but is also traded. Now it's just Taco Cat against 3. And he knows where Clips is. He gets one tag, but cannot finish him out. I actually wanted to find out what Nicer Dicer had in terms of guns, but I think I missed it. Yeah, not a good start for Cats so far. I mean, losing the save round is kind of expected, and it wasn't the worst save round in the world. But yeah, the plants need to come, not the Polish team, like the planting the bomb. In order to make money, get that eco rolling, and just didn't happen. That pre-nade failed, luckily for Aeon. Rest of the cats chilling in the house, as house cats usually do. Aeon starts a fight with Pixel, but definitely is losing that fight. He lost his helmet and most of his health, while Pixel remains unfazed. I believe Clips didn't notice this, but Enrico probably saw him. Yes, indeed, he shoots him in the face, saying, next time, check that angle, because now you don't have a face. But Mr. Iron is dangerously nearby, but does not go for the refrag, and it's a 5v4 situation now. Looks like they are more like gearing towards A-side. Taco Cat now entering the obelisk, which I always, like, I talk about this map a lot, I feel like, but it's one thing to have such a huge house and like this huge graveyard, I suppose. Oh no, and Cube and Taco Cat immediately die there, and not even calling out Landlord, who has not moved positions. Enrico, however, puts him down. Now a 2v2 situation because Mr. Iron does frag that, and now it's Aeon against Pixel. It's the return of the first challenge. I'll finish that thought on the obelisk, and it's 25 seconds. Aeon needs to make a play. He has no time to rotate. He does have the bomb on the back, and Pixel is playing quite defensive. But he's playing it right. He just needs to wait out the time. Aeon is taking his sweet time, checking the side. Doesn't look like he's even going for it. I think that's a huge mistake. Just picking up rifles. Deciding to save. That was weird. I was like, is the bomb planted? Because it was going 3 seconds over. Anyways, yeah. Another win for Lucky Rounds. Going really well so far. I mean, Aeon was quite low, and he would have need to expose himself to plant. So, in the end, it's an understandable play, but the Cats really need to win here. As I was saying, like, this manor is quite extensive, but then you just have a giant obelisk. That feels like, you know, you're just really rubbing it in. Enrico also rubbing it in that he's back in the game. He's top fragging so far, shooting people left and right with his AK. Will he get clips? Clips always paying this lane. Nope, this time he has the wide angle. Enrico does not expect that and just gets his face shot off. No, it's a 2v4 situation. And yeah, the Cats will soon be on loss bonus. Question is, what will they do? Taco tries the flank, but Clips intercepts him. Cube gets Iron, but he knows that Clips is nearby. He just got a frag from there. 1v3 situation. Time for the action cam. It's too early for memes, I feel like. Does he have the bomb? He does have the bomb on the back. It's 40 seconds, and his team will be on loss bonus very soon. So he should play this. And Landlord is giving up A-side, which is most excellent for Cube. He hears these footsteps now. If he can get the pick, cannot. That is most unfortunate. Could have planted A-side, but of course he didn't knew that there was nobody on A-side. And if he had that pick, then it was a 1v2 situation with a plant down. Would have been winnable if hard. But yeah, he gets the pick, and therefore 4-0. Interesting smoke grenade on the Lucky Round side. Looks like for a straight A push. The nade was actually quite good, but unlucky for him. There was a huge split and it only tagged Aeon. Cube now getting deleted. The rest of the team is pushing in, but dangerously close to another. Mr. Iron not there to help his teammate. Now getting flanked. Rico gets him but loses most of his health, and now it's a 3v3 situation. Pixel needs to wait on his teammates to set up the retake. Somebody needs to watch the back. Please, Cats. Taco Cat now turning around, but running into Dicer's rifle, getting his face shot off. Sack does get Pixel. They know Dicer's in the back. Sack, what are you doing? 1v2 situation. I don't think Lucky Round knows where Aeon is, and he has eyes on the bomb. But unlucky timing there. It feels like nothing is working out for the Cats right now. From that angle, Nice that I was about to check that, but you need to be near the bomb to instantly pick it. Clippers, although they have been nerfed quite a while ago actually, are still pretty fast, so you just need to be ready to pick that. This time, even though I feel like they had decent success on the A-take, they decide to not do that. Play a little bit slower. Sack fortunately gets naded in the house by Nicer, but Enrico refrags him. It's quite a bit of health, and then flips in the corner. Does manage to just die, which, you know, is a skill to have. A skill I'm very good at. Cube also... No, never mind. That's still the old frag. I thought he got Pixel. That nade is a little bit too far. I mean, there could be somebody over there. Trading between Aeon and Pixel here on side. Tuning this in 2v2 situation. Taco Cat needs to not run open. Cube does get the refrag, turning this into a 1v1 situation. There's a lot of action now. He did reposition, so Mr. Iron will probably, unless he heard it, but it doesn't look like from the way he's aiming that he's aware where Cube is, and Cube, has he spotted him? Going to headshot with a good timing. I believe Mr. Iron still believes he's on site. That is quite optimistic of you, Mr. Iron. I don't think Cube will allow this. And he picks up a gun as well. First round, that was absolutely what the Cats needed. Lucky round, surprisingly low on money given how many rounds they won. They had a few casualties along the way, so that never helps with the money. And it looks like they're also buying a decent amount of utility, which is always good. Unless you need the cash. Yeah, they can still buy into this round. Nothing was dropped there, but nothing exploded. Looks like another forceful A-take, and for some reason there's nobody guarding Garden. Only Landlord on site, who instantly trades with Sack. Both shoot each other face off, which appears to be something they like to do. Enrico gets Icer, and Taco also gets Mr. Iron, and all of a sudden the Cats are completely transformed. Just, you know, taking the map by storm. Enrico finds out where Pixel is and shoots him down to almost no health. Flips, looks like he's saving. Just letting a grenade explode there, because why the hell not? You know, it looks funny, it sounds funny. Pixel taking a little time out, walking over the pond before deciding to die. I mean, this is as good a place as any, you know, like you're close to the little pond and it's nice. Tracker. Like Cube gets your gun as well. You know, if you need to die somewhere, you might as well. Flips, having found his favorite little corner, just hiding there. 5-2 now. Next round for the Cats, and this was an important round for them because for the most part they broke the economy of Lucky Round. I would imagine there's a save with Deagles coming out. Now Pixel is buying. Isa is getting an AK. I believe that was dropped from Clips. The rest is buying Deagles. They pre-nade just a little bit too far. Or undercooked. Cover the helicopter here. Pixel in the sniper position, but only having a Deagle. This is quite the vulnerable breach. And most of the Cats still in the house. Cube does get clips, so they remove one rifle, but Cube is quite low. He should not push this further as, you know, he's one shot as he just demonstrated. Thank you, Cube. It's now a 4v2 situation. I'm not sure who has the bomb. Aeon now with a wide rotate. Where one enemy is. But they also know from Aeon that the side is clear, so they can just go plant there. Unfortunately, I think Enrico got baited by his own teammate Steps. Back is taking out the Landlord, and now they know where the last player is. Not even gonna bother with the plant, just shoot Mr. Iron. Their favorite little game. And now it's the last round, and it's a little bit of a comeback here at a very bad start on the T side. They do manage to get now 3 rounds. If they can get the 4th round, then they somehow, some way salvaged it. Found their confidence. No, that will be good for the cats. Luckily outside we can see now they have the money for the util and the rifles. We see 3 M4s, 2 AKs. Like another fast A push. Mr. Iron tries his luck. Somehow still alive. They should just refrag him. That nade was quite good. Popping them, and that net was even better. But he couldn't finish out Taco Cat, yeah? So they have the gun now. Ack is super aggressive. Gets the pick and gets the intel on the B player. So Taco Cat, if he reads this right, could instantly rotate. Aeon does... What the... I'm seeing 2 bombs. I don't know if this is a Path TV artifact. Or... I mean, it can happen on a custom server, but I don't think I have ever had it in a lobby. The white Taco Cat acts, I would say, didn't have actually the bomb on the back, and Aeon had it because Aeon also sort of picked it up, but the bomb is now being rendered there. So I'm really confused here. I'm really confused. We'll have to ask after the game what that was. If there was 2 bombs on the map, and we hear, or we don't hear rather, a bunch of silencers. I'm thinking it was a Path TV artifact because Aeon actually, you know, picked up the bomb. And Taco Cat could have just ran and planted the bomb instead of like staying there and trying to pick the fight, because he knew where both players were. Anyways, we'll check afterwards. Good flashbang, even better grenade sack. My god, Landlord got deleted. Cube silently takes some nicer dices, so they have no idea where they are. It's all of a sudden a 5v3 situation. They also take out Mr. Iron and now Pixel Turd. This is some assassination shit right there. They came to the right place though to get buried, you know. The cats, they're not fucking around on pistol. They just silencers left and right. You don't even know what hit you. And yeah, that's pretty much the perfect start on the pistol. Let's see. We see anti-eco. We see 1 AK. Hopefully Sek's not too aggressive, because if that AK goes into the enemy hands, that's quite awkward situation. 2 Bisons, which I don't approve. Actually 2 AKs. And 1 UMP. Only Taco Cat is on the meta. Grenade coming out. Taco Cat trying to pierce that, but I don't believe the Bison is armor piercing, so that will absolutely do nothing. Or is it actually? I'm seeing traces. Ips firing his gun into the air, which is always fun, I believe. It's celebratory. Yes, indeed, Bison has been explained. Cube likes it because it has a large magazine, and if the enemy manages to pick up the gun, you have the armor pen. I don't subscribe to that school of thought. They can talk about this all day because apparently everybody's just shooting around. Landlord now being killed by Cube, and apparently the Bison armor pens to the pens. I was not aware. Maybe this is also just a manner thing where pretty much anything is pennable. But I thought all SMGs were unable to pen, except maybe FAMAS, because technically it's not an SMG. But the Bison clearly is able to pen. And Cube showing us something new today, something I didn't know. Something which is of very limited, you know, help. Also of limited help right now is Mr. Iron, who's just lonely all the way over here. Not sure if Zach has spotted him. Yeah, I'm very dumb. That cannot be argued. And yeah, another very clean route for the cats. They're making the money. Now Lucky Round has the money to buy slightly in. I mean, slightly. They can buy, but they will be brought on util. Helicopter is sort of hovering over the area, live on the scene. 6-5, and the cats even out. They're so far excellent CT. I don't believe anybody on the CT side from the cats died so far. That grenade was a little bit off angle, but it did emotional damage to the enemy. And you know, that sometimes is even worth more than a pick. If you think about it. I mean, don't think about it, because then you will realize I'm just talking bullshit. Zach starting a fight, but not finishing it, and all the 5 members now are there. Unfortunately, that nade bounced, otherwise it would have done quite the damage. Now the breach by Mr. Iron, the flashbang slows them down. Cube gets picked off, but all the members of Cat can now rotate. Zach is being smoked off. We see some casualties here, but they do manage to take the side. And it's now a 1v3 situation. That was the most sniper nade I have ever seen. will Taco Cat, after this excellent nade, feel that he can take this fight 1v2 situation? Iron is guarding the back. Pixel in a very common corner if Taco Cat checks that, or if he hears him. And now, of course, Pixel moves out. Yeah, he does get the pick, and I believe he saw Mr. Iron there in the back as well. But he needs to play fast. Bomb is ticking. Time is ticking. I mean, technically, time doesn't tick. It, you know, just exists. But maybe he didn't actually spot him. Otherwise, he would have played this differently. He just picks up a gun. Decides not to... What? I'm so confused. He's going for it. Clipping. He did manage to clip it. Mr. Iron was not able to kill him in time. 6-6. I'm not sure how I feel about their play. I feel like that was mega risky, but in the end, it worked out. It worked out, yeah. And now, Lucky Round has barely enough money. Yeah. I was gonna give Taco sort of, you know, shit for having the gun on his back and therefore telling the entire map where he is, but he didn't even care. He showed Mr. Iron his back and was telling Mr. Iron, shoot at me. Shoot at me. I don't care. I'm going to defuse this bomb. It's going to be the last thing I do, but I'm going to defuse it. And so he did. So what can I even say? What can I even say? And Lucky Round, maybe it was the emotional damage. They really seem like confused right now. They really seem to have lost the plot in a manner of speaking. Or lost the manner, I guess. Like, technically the manner is on the plot. Get it? It's funny. Anyways, they're playing it really slow, but they also only have 3 AKs and 2 Deagles. You know, I can't just say that I'm proud, because that would encourage weird plays, you know, and I don't want to do that. I feel like I need to be responsible here as a caster. Let's see if Cube is responsible and picks that pick. He's just pre-firing, and oh my god, Landlord kills Enrico, and then also trades out with Cube, turning this all of a sudden in a 2v4 situation. They now breach, but Taco Cat is on site, doesn't manage to kill Clips, but Mr. Iron refrags him, leaving just Zack in a 1v3 situation. Nicer Dicer is a one-shot, but Pixel and Iron are still fully alive, and he's quite far away. Pixel also in an interesting position. He should hear Zack now. Can he get the frag? Yes, Zack does not expect that, and gets fragged. 7-6. We'll see if the Cats save. I think they need to. On the Lucky Round side, we have quite a bit of money now saved up. Current scoreboard. And again, I still think it's the emotional damage from that grenade. They are just standing here, being traumatized. Like just being hyper aggressive, running onto balcony. Did he see them? I don't think he did. Clips did not expect Zack just running around, shanking him, stealing his rifle and running away. Did he get the rifle? He did get the rifle, but he lost it immediately. That was a bit of a shame. Also, not a shame was Lickcube shooting him in the face. I feel like this is the big sort of issue with what Lucky Round here is doing. They're just giving up so much map control, and the Cats aggressively use it. Cube is now able to secure himself a rifle. It's a 2v3 situation, but it's definitely winnable. Mr. Nicer Dicer is 2-shot from a Deagle. Pixel is also 2-shot, I believe. And Mr. Iron is obviously also 1-shot, because everything can kill in 1-shot. If Cube and Enrico play this right, they can win it. Also, kind of all go on side without cover. I don't like this at all. But Pixel in the deep angle does manage to immediately take out Cube. Enrico does manage to frag Pixel, and he does have the nice head cover here, so at least he can force the enemy. Nicer does not care about that cover and just shoots him anyway. Iron finished the job, but still, in terms of safe rounds, this was not bad at all. I don't think Lucky Round was able to manage to pick up any of those guns. Zack got a knife kill, and then like 2 more kills. Not bad. Still, they don't need, you know, good safe rounds. They need wins. 8-6. If Lucky Round can win this next round, then they are primal set up to win this map. And looks like Lucky Round still insists on playing it really slow, which isn't the worst, but you need to take control of the house. You need to prevent the enemy from taking balcony. and from taking like the inside of the house and all those little red corners. This round, however, lucky cats do not decide to go into the house. Decide to be outdoor cats. Now we see a good smoke and also good smoke. Blocking of sniper and hits, that night not so good. Aeon now falling back, even though it looks like a B take. He does not really have cover on that pillar, so he should not stay there. They're now crossing, but apparently this was not communicated. But Lucky Round does not expect Aeon there. Actually, it was killed by 2. And now they push on the side. They do get Aeon. Mr. Iron is one shot, but he just managed to just stay alive. The flank from Lucky Round is coming in. Taco Cat does manage to kill one, but leaving just Cube on the side, and he's a one shot. Most unfortunate. He's getting killed. Yeah, the flank was really good here. I thought like they could just stop the push by just killing everybody here and then turning into like sort of an awkward situation, but Lucky Round just tanked through it. Maybe they had a healer in the back. Yeah, anyways, it's last round potentially for Cats. They do have the money for rifles. Back probably also has a rifle. Yes, he does. But almost no util. Looks like Sax being aggressive. I don't like it, but I don't know if that was a panic throw from Nice Dicer that just luckily bounced, but it killed Sack in return. Landlord gets Cube. Enrico does have the balcony, but does not manage to kill Clips or even damage him. Landlord now has Secret, and this cat team is really split. If Enrico gets picked by Landlord, which is about to happen because they know where he is, he has no backup. Never mind, Landlord turns around in the exact wrongest of the wrong seconds. Oh, did it land? Yeah, it landed on top. That's the most unfortunate part. And Pixel is being picked off by Aeon, and the rest of Lucky Round still far back. They're full HP, but they have 0 map control. I believe Mr. Iron has the bomb as the helicopter hovers over to the other side of the map. Enrico is pretty low, one shot even. But Aeon and Taco Cat are in position, and looks like they decided to go for B. Mr. Iron is kind enough to announce his presence, but Clips decides to just use the situation to shoot Cube, but Aeon evens it out, and they also probably know where Mr. Iron is, who has 25 seconds, so he has no time to rotate. I think he has the bomb, but yeah, he still needs to cross that. He might even make it into there, but the cross from headshot towards the side, that's the dangerous part. And if Aeon guards that, I think he will. Yes. Then this will happen, and they can get the win. What a wild round. That was quite the wild round. I thought Lucky Round had it for sure because Aeon was... was it Aeon? No, it was Enrico who was sort of cornered, has been spotted like sort of in UAV, so to say, but they couldn't get the pick. And yeah, then everything shifted. Looks like they're going back towards their B setup. They really seem to prefer that. Smoke coming out. And now they're already pushing in. Cats need to rotate hard on this one, but are they aware? Mr. Iron crossing. Aeon does not seem to notice, but maybe he catches Mr. Iron as he plants. Nope, he does not because he's dead. Mr. Iron needs to plant the bomb now. And whatever util the Cats have, you need to type in the last number. There you go. 3v5. Enrico turns it into a 3v4. Attack 3v3, but 2v3 now. Nice Dicer. Pixel gets Cube. Zack gets one. Can he get the other two? It's all on him now. I don't think he knows where Pixel is. Does not have clips too, so he needs to be fast. 1-on-1, but I think Pixel just holds the crossing. Indeed he does, and shoots him down. 10-7. Looks like the brutal and, you know, bloody beat take did work in the end, but my god, was it a firefight. 10-7, final round of the map. Current scoreboard. And of course, final scoreboard. With that, we'll probably go on a short break, because I would imagine the next map will be in a few minutes. So in the meantime, we shall listen to some music. This one is called Hardwired. Alrighty, and the observant viewer will already have noticed change the maps to stockpile and like Hopefully everybody loaded in. Like Pixel is quite a bit of a delay. Maybe that's due to us pausing this. Yeah, stockpile. This was a pick by the cats, or the AV team. And they got to start with T because decided to go C. Yeah, so it looks like we're blowing up like crates of stuff again. I'm never sure why. Whatever did on or in do, but yeah, apparently it deserves blowing up. And it looks like the cats don't want to blow up the blue warehouse. They want to blow up whatever's on B side. That looks like some sort of silos. Gas even. And they're just looking, not sure if they have been hurt by Mr. Iron. Doesn't look like it. Android all the way pushed up, being punished for it. He does get sacked, but this intel will not help at all. They already have sight. Dice are now rotating onto plastic, but Cube already with the plant. Much better start compared to last time. TacoCat with his silenced gun. As is Cube. Nicer Dicer probably aware as where he's being shot from. Not by how many. Aeon does manage to take out Mr. Iron, and Pixel also kills Cube. Dicer is quite low. And now 3v1. Clips is pretty low. Enrico knows where he is. He's completely flanked. They shouldn't even push him. They should just die to bomb. He's now rotating into B main. If they play this smart, they can die to bomb and make that extra money. And it looks like they are following my advice. Hopefully this isn't a Boris wife moment, but Clips is not aware. Unlucky for Clips, and he just made it so that the enemy team is quite rich now. As you can see, they are in the 4,000, 5,000s. They can full buy it. They absolutely should. Through anti-eco rounds. Who needs anti-eco? Apparently Cube need. I don't approve of this in any way. I don't think the Bison is the play here. The rest of the team has rifles too. And they should just force their way into B. It looks like this is exactly what they're doing. No even slow walking. Just go in there. Just make sure you don't get knifed. But it doesn't look like the cats at the Lucky Round are going. I mean, they're called Lucky Round. Why would they go for knife? They're not called lucky knives. Although Landlord in a knifey position, pulling out his deagle. About to find out he's severely outgunned as he bought a deagle to a 5-man push. Flashbang going in. They know where he is. They took side. They're gonna check that corner. Cube getting that money with the Bison. I'm not even sure what the kill bonus is. I don't like that the cats are using a lot of util here. A bit unnecessary, especially the smoke grenades. Potentially help the enemy more. Nicer Dice are now killing TacoCat, who's being too aggressive. Jack is also in that position with no cover. He's at least guarding the rifle, gets nicer, but is then being killed. And everything is going wrong here. Cube decides to clean up with his Bison. It's a 2v2 situation and Cube is one shot. Mr. Iron, I believe, tried to have a silenced gun here, and Cube showing everybody that the Bison is boss and making those fat stacks of money is 7.3k in the third round. Quite good. But now, of course, Lucky Round has money. What they do with it. I mean, they buy rifles and ability. That's a big surprise here. But I meant like in terms of what they do, the guns that they bought with the money, obviously. Like this time it's not a straight B. It looks like sort of an A with mid control, hoping the B player is be aggressive. That's pretty much what Mr. Iron is doing. The flashbang from Landlord prevents Enrico from getting a good shot. Cube now pushing in mid. Snack is being picked off at dropper, but Taco has long. It's a 4v4 situation. It looks like the cats are committing. Landlord is checking and constantly finding out there's still some pipes. Not the ideal position he should play. Taco is in the back line, but Nicer spots him and Clips takes out Cube as well. All of a sudden in 2v4 situation. And Clips even on the flank. This could be very dangerous for the cats, but it could also be dangerous for Lucky Round. Gets picked off here. Does not. He does manage to kill Aeon and dies the Landlord. want to. It's buying in because they have a lot of money. Can't afford to, but they need to have a plan here. A better plan, that is. Because the last one, it kind of didn't work. Good. I was about to say good pre-nade, because that pre-nade would have killed one and potentially heavily hurt the other. But the smoke there is absolutely useless. I mean, it looks pretty, I guess. Pixel now on A-long, finding out Aeon is there. Flashbang probably pushes him back. He had enough. He was like, my eyesight is too important. He falls back into CT, holds A-long from there. They have A-long now. To a degree, I guess. Could be smoked off. He could be flashed. They need to like do something here. It look like Blackground is moving from that. Pixel does manage to kill Sack, and Clips also managed to kill Taco. Pixel keeps pushing, gets him. I mean, really push, he just kills him. 5 situation. Fortunate. These are picks here. Pixel now takes A-long. He's quite low. Quite the dangerous play. I'm not sure if Cube heard him there. He turns around. Rico is on the catwalk in mid, which is very ironic. Up 1 went to lucky round 10-7. Cube now rotating off. Clips will have heard that. But I think he's just saving. He put a gun on his back and Rico is holding the mid. I feel like they had Pixel pushed off A-long quite well. Needed a little bit more util to get out of that door onto A side, but the entire attack fell apart. 10 seconds on the clock. And Clips finds Enrico in mid. This time, most of the cats need to save. Like they're going for 1-4 split with Sack being the distraction. He has a Bison, he's just crouching, hoping to get some sort of reaction. Lucky round detonate from his iron, or Landlord bounced. Quite unfortunate. Good flashbang, but Taco Cat and Cube are already there. Enrico gets nicer, who's aggressive in the mid. The iron does get Cube in second. Aeon guess at Mr. Iron and about to get Landlord indeed. Back is still lurking over on the A side. About to get the drop. Maybe? No, he's still very deep. Needs to do something to help. Well, he shot Pixel in the back and Pixel is very confused. Talking about this emotional damage in just a second. Pixel now needs to worry about his flank. Clips also on the flank. But yeah, apparently spots Aeon. Pixel and Sack trade out, which is more than ideal. Know where the last player is. I would like them to not play it like this, so close up. But they trade out and Aeon is the lucky survivor and he even picks up an M4. Happy times. 2-3. Cube picks up the gun. We also gun. See what they do. Second A push. Rico on the B side, probably just holding at the pipes. Because it looks like Lucky Round is quite aggressive there with 2 people. That pre-nade was a little bit too late. Let's see how the fight on A-long goes. No tags from the gunfight, but Pixel gets heavily tagged or half tagged. Doesn't have enough yet. Flashbang and realizes I'm being quick pushed. Sax is just pre-firing everything. But Pixel does manage to fall out there. That tagged him, he's completely flashed and they know he's still nearby. And they trade him out, but it took quite a while and Clips hiding in that first corner. There's also multiple people from Lucky Round on site. Bomb is now down. Yeah, everybody dying and nobody dying on the Lucky Round side. That was quite a good defense for Lucky Round. Cats could not get the picks fast enough, could not breach the side, and the reinforcement cut down whatever was left there. Looks like a partial blind. Taco has the bomb unless we have some weird artifacts again. Like it's an all-out B push, and why not? I think most of the plans were on B side. Landlord now coming delayed, about to find out that is bounced not how he wanted it to bounce. That mage probably should have killed Sack. I mean, that one did. I don't. He had 2 nades apparently. He thought if one doesn't finish the job, the martyr nade gets him. Isodicer expects Q, but he is sort of pincered. They don't know where he is. Now they do. He's now flashed. That flash was just a second too late. Cube, unlucky timing on Cube. Now Taco Cat and Enrico, and they know where Enrico is. Enrico, you need to be there. Does not have clips, so there's a chance. If he hits the shots, he does hit them, but he does hit them too late. Unfortunately, they did get the plan, but they need points here. And I feel like this was a winnable round, so it's a bit unlucky there. Isodizer had read that right. It was a risk play, but it was paid off in the end. Got the round. They still have all the money in the world. And, of course, you know, he buys Clippers now, because he realized if I had Clippers last round, that would have been a lot smoother. An unpinned flashbang all the way, that is actually impressive. Maybe it was pinned, because throwing something unpinned this far I believe is literally impossible. But I don't know who that was supposed to flash or what that was supposed to accomplish. And it looks like this time it's like the mega B lurk, which I don't understand what the play is here. They're not even saving, so just hoping Lucky Round will get aggressive, but to me it looked like Lucky Round just holds this angle with 2 people, which I think is one more than you need. But they're never really pushing unless they got multiple picks. Speaking of picks, Clips picks off Enrico's face with a bullet, which is, you know, most unfortunate. Oh no, maybe this is the reason why they bunched up, because they have player dropped. And of course they start moving. I'm so confused. Who dropped? It was Enrico, yes. Which explains how, you know, face and that. But now they absolutely should play it as slow as they need to, because Enrico needs to reconnect. Looks like Mr. Iron gave up Snake, I'm not sure why. Landlord also dying in B main, but it's a 2v4 situation now. It's Sack about in a world of trouble. He does manage to take out Nicer Dicer, but Taco Cat absolutely... Oh yes, Enrico is still... I'm pretty stupid. Aeon dropped out. Dropped out sounds like it was voluntarily, but it probably was not. Fortunately for them, time went out. Oh, he just made it back. That is excellent. It's a bit unfortunate that he doesn't have money, and this is the final round. Zack might be able to drop him an AK. Hopefully he will. Actually, Taco does. Taco does seem to have all the money needed. Apparently he survived last round. Yeah, it's a very confusing situation. He on the ground. As they say, the situation is developing. So hopefully they can play that, you know, last round. The landlord is having none of it. Bought a sort of shotgun in addition to his AK. Actually, quite the interesting thing, since you can, I believe, he has it like side mounted, like a sidearm. So if he needs to have a close combat gun, you know, he can just pull it out. They're breaching side now. They spotted him, sniped him, but that shotgun did not help at all. We have Enrico securing the flank. The bomb is going down. Luckily not in position to prevent the plant or, you know, get picks as they breach the side. Clips did manage to managed to take off Enrico in the flank, but Aeon now takes up the back. Clips is still stuck at 5, is also very low. Cube about to find out that he's being flanked by Mr. Iron if he's not careful. Tacocat with the AK-12. And they know where the last player is. 3v1, it's last round. Tacocat showing you can kill with the AK-12. And now 5-4. Not the ideal T side, but I would say this is a fairly balanced map. So it's a fairly balanced score. We'll have to see how the lucky round can get their T started. Very important now. If they do not plant the bomb, then the Cats will be able to really go ahead here and, you know, equal out and probably get the lead. Looks like a slow B push. No silencers though. Dan has the bomb. Peeking that corner, but Cat playing it quite different. Interestingly enough, Cube is already damaged. I don't know how that happened. Tips now entering with the cap all alone. Aeon gets the pick and Cube realizes I need to go help my teammate. The Cats are quite slow to rotate, so Cube is quite in danger of being flanked by Clips. That's exactly what happens. And now 2 people are in the back. I don't like this at all. It's way too slow, as you see. And also it's mega dangerous. If there was a lurk, they would have been, you know, maybe had survived. Oof. Doesn't survive his sack, who gets shot in the face, as does Enrico. This is the most unfortunate start for the Cats. Couldn't prevent the plant, couldn't win the round. The only thing that went better for them is the fact that Lucky Round didn't manage to make all the money in the world. They just have the regular bomb plan to win round money, so they are playing an anti-eco round here. Except Pixel, who says, I just want a rifle. And he goes for it. Interestingly enough, Sack goes for the mini AK and armor even. Sort of a wild card here. Rest of his team goes for different things. Deagles. Not sure what Taco has. But unfortunately for Sack, about to find out his team is going to die long before he can bring that gun into range. Aeon is trying to hold off the side. Oh no, he actually manages, but he dies just to Clips because, yeah, his map is quite good. And yeah, they're all dead. 7-4. Cats need to make the comeback now or this map will be over quickly. Like buying a knife and I believe a nade that he has in hand. He bought something else. He had a little bit more money. Knife only cost 100. Seeing a lot of Utah spending on a knife, a nade. Doesn't manage to stab the landlord. Aeon now being aggressive, about to find out he fucked up. Indeed he did, as he pushed that 2-5. And B-side is wide open. I feel like Cat are kind of shaken here. Just getting picked off into like avoidable situations. Giving the enemy angles, and it's just Cube now, 1v5. If he can get Landlord, kill Landlord, get a gun, or get even 2 guns, as the rest of the team will hunt him. Clips is looking for him, but he already sort of left the area. So I believe he can kill Landlord. He probably heard those steps. And now he should get that gun and just hide. Which is most unfortunate when that happens. I'm not sure if the rest of Lucky Round can hear that. I'm never sure how exactly that bug works. But yeah, Cube gets the guns. Actually, he has multiple. Always cool if you have like a Kimbo AKs. And he managed to snuck into break room. Lucky Round should kind of expect them there, but of course it's very dangerous. You just hunt like that. You check every corner, otherwise you just get fracked. 8-4, good gun save, but they need points. They absolutely need points. Scoreboard wise, the current setup. This round Enrico can't really pop off like he did last game. Nice Dicer on the other hand, and Clips managed to top frag on the Lucky Round. It looks like for straight up A push, that nade probably didn't bounce the way Zach wanted it to bounce. I believe it was Zach's. Not sure what that nade's supposed to accomplish. But they start the fight on A long. Zach in the unusual angle. Let's see if they check it. Once he's in the fight, he's not getting out. Unfortunately for TacoCat, he does get killed. Zach not able to pick anybody off. Mid door is kind of smoked. Not smoked enough. Carnage leaving just Aeon, who's about to say, hey guys, what's going on? 1v3 situation. Blind firing, not even realizing he got the kill, but Pixel trades him out. 9-4. Do or die. Cats will be on lost money. And with this weird smoke, yeah, they just nading forklift. I don't think Cat have played this aggressive to warrant throwing this much util. Maybe that was left over util. This is the second map. First map was Manor. Second map now going towards the end. Aeon and Cube now playing the same game. Lucky Round played. We'll see if they can hold here. Dicer and Pixel about to find out that Zach is in dropper, or maybe not. I feel like Zach could have gotten a kill here. And now unfortunately Cube is rotating off. Enrico should hear the rotation. Cube sees it, gets Pixel. Aeon does get Mr. Iron, who had the bomb, drops it, turning this into a 3v4 situation, and they know it's a B. Enrico is one shot though. Rest of the cats absolutely need to rotate. They need to also hold Snake. Cube does get Landlord, who I believe had the bomb. I mean, there's a bomb in mid, but I don't think that's the real bomb. Tips does get Enrico, who was quite low. Cube using util to sort of flash and scare away Dicer, playing the time game, which is very smart. 25 seconds on the clock. Lips or Lucky Round needs to make a play now, but Taco is aware. Gunfire is being exchanged. No kills. No Gs. No keys. Back with the Orc. Dicer gets Cube, but 10 seconds on the clock. Cats just need to survive. All they need to do. 5 seconds. Don't even need to fight this. There's no time to plant the bomb. He can try, but he will not achieve it. He will even die trying. So many rap references here. 9-5. Bit shaky, but they do manage to you know, win it. Not sure how many guns they were able to pick up there in the end. Lucky Round, on the other hand, they have all the money in the world. You don't need to sort of save on that one. They just full buy and sprint towards the B. Let's see if they do another slow B. Yep, there comes the acceleration, I guess, what you would call it. And they just slow walk. Actually, crab walk. Aeon about to find out. Yeah. We'll be right back, but not with Aeon, who is dead on the ground. Lips trading out with Cube, leaving the side open. Now the rest of the cats are moving in. 2 men in the back. I feel like that's too much. Isolizer pushing up to plastic, and I think even with a grenade in the hand. And somehow Enrico barely takes any damage and gets, you know, caught off guard. I think they know where Landlord is. Taco's pressing. Yeah, Landlord is being full flashed. But as they peek into that corner, they might get shot from main. Indeed they do, but they don't die from it. Zach just going for the clip. What a ballsy play. You know, he paid for it with his life, but he wins the round. In all of that gunfire, it's probably impossible to hear and maybe see. So 9-6. Maybe this is the beginning of the comeback, or maybe this is the end of the comeback. We don't really know. You didn't mean to play that song. I wanted to play a different meme, but I don't have a soundboard, so it's all manual here. High production value is exactly why you come here, because you don't fight it here. We call it no production value. And again, with that weird smoke that's doing absolutely nothing, at some point I have to ask what that is about. Zach is just being hyper aggressive. That Nate not tagging anybody, but he would probably hurt Iron. Maybe he did not because he lost that fight. Iron's very low. But he got the intel, at least that. Nicer Dicer being killed by Aeon, but played it out. Pixel now being killed by Cube, turning this into a 2v3 situation as Landlord being evicted by Enrico. Last two members on a main, they know Iron's there somewhere because he killed a Cube, and Taco Cat on the flank, on the dropper, gets he... So far not the drop. But now he gets the drop, just shoots clips into the corner, just, you know, mercilessly. 9-7. Can Cats really drive it home? The economy of the lucky round is still there. And they must have banked some money, because there was not, like, no... I mean, there was a plan the round before. So that helped. Landlord quite poor, ironically. Rest of the team is there. I think Landlord also has a gun, as Pixel is able to drop. So I would imagine he would have done so if Landlord was not there. I think there was a mid player. I think he just got killed off. Again, a weird smoke. I'm not sure what is up with these smokes today. Looks like a split push. We have two people on A long. Pixel does get tagged by that nade, so Cube knows there's at least something in the snake or at the entrance of snake. Aeon probes with the nade. I would like to see smoke grenades to slow that down. The rest of ads are unfazed. They're not moving. Quite interesting. I would like to see at least the mid being controlled. Isa gets the pick on Enrico, but Taco Cat is still there. Pixel is being taken silently out by Cube, but Aeon's silence, it does not work as well. They now breach the B side. It's now a 3v4 situation. But if Cube can kill, he cannot. Mr. Iron takes him out, and it's now a... Oh no, and Zack does a team kill on Taco Cat. Oh no. And then gets killed. I thought this was winnable. If they just pushed in, they could have defused, and, you know, it wouldn't have mattered what was happening on the other side of the map. But unfortunately, Cube got taken out, and Zack did a team kill, and then Zack died. That is rather sad. That is indeed correct. This is another 10-7. So we'll go on a short break, and then we'll have the last round. In the meantime, we'll listen to some more Perturbator. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that name wrong. This one is called She's Young, She's Beautiful, She's Next. Kind of a creepy title if you think about it, but I'll play it anyway.
doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop ever until you are dead.
Alrighty, let's kill the music. This track was called Humans Are Such Easy Prey. Killing the music because it looks like Game 3 is about to start. Hopefully starting. It's gonna be cash. Fortunately. No changes, or maybe there is. Pixel is hovering over the leave button. I see that another member of Lucky Round is in their Discord, in the voice channel, in the match channel, so they might spot about the player. Hopefully they do that pretty quickly. We can get this game underway. Last match. On the cat side, it looks like unchanged positions in terms of, you know, who's playing. The players being a little bit frustrated it takes so long. Aeon did do the ever favorite pretending to be a police car by switching from red to blue. Yeah, but we're still waiting here. It looks like Pixel did leave, but maybe he leaves to... No, he's switching the voice channel, meaning he's making space for his teammate. Hopefully somebody of Lucky Round remembers that somebody else needs to stream in order to provide the video in demand. Shutting down his stream now, so we have to actually watch the FTV even more closely on getting notifications as to when the game starts. But yeah, requirement is that there is like a recording of the match. That usually is with Pixel, I believe. Hopefully somebody find. I'm frantically hitting refresh. I guess while we hit refresh we can listen to some more music. Switching to the next track. This is called Muid. Eat Dead Astronauts. Not sure how dead astronauts can feature something. Yeah, we're gonna listen to this one. I'll press through. I'm refreshing as hard as I can. Also, shout out to the bots in my channel. I noticed like a bunch of bots. They probably try to post their stupid spam, but I think it gets caught. Otherwise, I don't know why they would stick around. Quite interesting to me. Obviously, Radio RFL would never buy followers. It just says refresh. I mean, I'm not using the F5 key. I'm using the physical, not physical, I guess, virtual interface as refresh. I'm clicking that like a madman. Well, of course you love Microsoft. I honestly, maybe like the other thing is you could be here for the music, but then you had like 60 to 70 minutes of gameplay that is just interrupting the music. I have tried to turn it off and on again. Yeah, we're still refreshing. See if there's another stream that we can watch. Tells us about the state of the game. Oh, we can just see that Casper Skynet is in the wrong category. He's on a, actually no, he is in the above category. Actually playing pub. Well done, my friend. I see a cache coming up. No, nobody in there, but I believe that's ours. I would hope it's ours. Please let it be ours. It's live at 0 minutes. There's another cache coming up live at 0 minutes. My god. Okay, that's the cache that we want. People are joining. So we'll kill the music. Fortunately, we have to. Quite the good track. With that, we can go into the next map. Just wait for the dreaded 1 minute mark. So we will have an uninterrupted recording. Works 100% of the time. 100% of the time, actually. I never had this fail. But I never rewind PUF TV. That was. Remove the pause screen. Indeed, we are on cache again. I don't know why we keep blowing up, you know, random stuff. You know, boxes. I guess these are kind of weapons, so, you know. Indeed, welcome back. The cats decide to start tea. Mr. Picked by Lucky Round. I can hear the silence. I mean, I can't hear the silence. You didn't hear me say that. I saw the silence, so this is how I knew I was there. Quite the mix of guns here. Clips playing the deagle. There's some pennable stuff on this map, not that much. Like it's going for a B with some mid presence. I don't really know the angles. I don't really like this map. I'm gonna like rant about this map as it, you know, reveals its issues. They're now dropping into checkers. Now the main push must come. Landlord immediately gets deleted. Nicer Dicer up there in heaven decides to nade himself, then drops out of heaven. They're just pushing hyper aggressively. And indeed, Call Me 69 has been swapped in for Pixel. So far it hasn't helped as he just got shot in the face, leaving just Mr. Iron as Taco Cat silently takes out Mr. Nicer Dicer, so Mr. Iron has no idea where Taco Cat is. Going to the action cam. He sees nothing, he hears nothing. There's a lot of emotional drama. He drops and gets a drop shot on Cube. He's not even being refragged. Now going for the flank. The cats played smart. They're not even giving him a fight. And silently he's being taken out by Aeon, the assassin. And Taco Cat shoots himself. To remove evidence? I don't know. Good first round. Le Cube again with the Bison. The rest of this team just going straight for AKs, M4s on Aeon's side. They are done with playing the economy. Except for Taco and Enrico is also jumping on the Bison train. Bison train actually sounds kind of funny. That flashbang completely failed. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't have done anything. I think he meant to throw a smoke grenade. That smoke grenade also questionable. Sort of like smoking off the vans, so the landlord is just hanging out in the vans, but smoke not really blocking it. Like now eating one shot from 69, I'm just gonna call him Mr. Iron up there. He had a silencer, but Le Cube is trained in the way of a silencer, so you know he could locate. Still know he's there in the corner, and he makes an impressive little sort of backflip, I would say. And Cube just cleans it up with the Bison, showing us, you know, this thing can shred. They get the bomb down, they know where the last player is. I was more thinking of Bison train in the sense of choo-choo, but like the actual animal, building like a train, so to speak. Like not an actual train, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know anything. I don't even know. Anyways, the Cats do know how to play the T-side as they get the second round as well. I would argue this is a T-sided map if you know what you're doing. Because you get to sort of dictate, don't give a lot of intel away. You have a lot of good angles, a lot of good opportunities to cut the map in half. And at the CT, once that happens, you're kind of forked. Retakes are quite difficult. Mr. Iron just swings out, shoots Aeon in the face, and goes back into cover. Landlord is popping out of the vents. They now have the mid control. And Dicer is pushing behind the A. There's only one person on A, but of course they can't know it's now. Mr. Iron reinforces and Cube about to be flanked. Agoket with a beautiful grenade. Oh no, Dicer does not get the pick and alerts Cube of his presence. He doesn't even need to fight Dicer, he just needs to hold. A breach side, Mr. Iron takes out Zack. Cube just runs away. But Clips cleans it up, leaving just Zack on side in a little hidey hole. Comes out, but being spotted by Clips and being killed. So first round for Lucky Round. And round it looks like he play. Aeon is going boost. Zack immediately being deleted. Taco again with the AK-12. Interesting choice. Clips trading out with Aeon. Not a good trade on the Cat side. Iron is there to take on the mid. Just spam firing. Being punished for it. Giving away his position, and Cube with a perfect grenade just strikes him out. That nade, I believe, fell onto the map as Enrico takes 0 damage. Cube also takes out Landlord. Guys are about to be in a world of pain as they know where he is. He's being flashed. He's counter-flashing, but they're already on site. But he gets the pick as Taco did not have his gun up. Now it's a 1v2 situation. Does Nicer know Cube is below him? I don't think he does, but about to get the help from 69. They know the bomb is down on site. Cube does get Nicer. 69 does not need to peek this. Nades it, but does not get any good damage here. He falls off. Cube might not be able to see the bomb. Runs through the smoke and being rewarded for it. Interesting. I think he just got lucky as Cube stopped firing as he stepped out. I think he still got a tag on that. But I feel like Cube had the time to pick up the bomb and, get that planned. But he decided to go for the fight. Lost it. And now Cats need to save. Still investing in a smoke grenade. Maybe not the worst idea. Completely smoking off mid with that perfect, but let's be honest, pretty easy smoke. Clips can't see anything now. Aiming towards the vents. No tags. We have Aeon on boost. Hopefully he didn't lag out there. He's just walking in space. I think he did. Clips now realizing, hey, there's somebody there, and kills him. I hope that enforced an artifact and he didn't actually lose. I think he has Diga, but I believe he lagged out. Hopefully he can reconnect fast. The rest of his team now should play slow. Zack does not know what that means. Cube getting a knife kill from all the way over there. Now it's a 2v3 situation. The bomb is down. I don't think that's an artifact. Pretty sure. Enrico's quite low. Need to play time to... Oh no. Enrico gets shot in the back. Enrico picks up the bomb and runs away with it, but he's been spotted. He should just sit out the remaining 45 seconds, try to survive, and wait for your teammate to come back. Lucky Round reads this situation as if Takogat would hard rotate with the bomb, which would be the normal play here. But with just 40 with his teammate being disconnected, he should wait out the time, not even attempt to defuse, not even attempt to plant, not peek this, just survive, bring out the full 20 seconds. I think Landlord just might spot him. He's about to get that kill, and these 15 seconds could be crucial for Aiden to reconnect. He can't get the plan. unfortunate. So they will have to play another round with Aeon. I mean, it's possible that Aeon needs to full restart and it would take longer than those 15 seconds. 3-2. At this rate, we might just need to charge the cats because they're infringing on the technical difficulties copyright. But yeah, we'll have to see. Aeon now reconnect, so I don't think these 15 seconds would have made a difference. They should play this slow. They will be on loss soon, but they shouldn't force it. Get a pick, ruin the economy of Lucky Round by getting picks, by sort of making them waste neutral. That kills Ion in Vents, and he knows, or Clips is very low. He also kills Clips. Now they can actually play this game, as it's all of a sudden 4v3. That did take damage, but it also did take mid control. Being picked off by 69. I'm just gonna call him Call Me. I feel like that's better. Dropping out of Vents, but nobody dies, interestingly enough. Now they do. 2v3. 45 seconds on the clock. He's on highway now. A side is completely open, but it doesn't look like the cats are reading this. Now Nicer Dicer is rotating back. It's just Landlord on side. With 30 seconds on the clock, they can actually take this. You will have heard Nicer run away, but will they expect? They should expect somebody be here. But unfortunately, he doesn't check and gets killed for it in 20 seconds on the clock. 69 drops out of Vents. Unfortunate. But Landlord blows himself up, kills himself. He still has enough money to buy himself in. 4-2 now. See the smoke coming out, blocking mid. Clips should expect this by now. He counter-nades and heavily tags Sack. Sack, unimpressed, just charges through, immediately breaks through Hackers. Doesn't get Nicer, doesn't even tag him. He's now a headshot. Rico is there as well. And Enrico does manage to kill a Landlord. But Nicer Dicer finishes him off. And it's now a 2v4 situation and they haven't even reached side. Aeon does get Clips. And Nicer Dicer, 2v2. And this time he can run on side as there's nobody there. But looks like Aeon was killed. And oh my god, that grenade exploded inside of him. He did take a lot of damage, but I feel like that should have killed him. Just one bullet. The shots need to land. But headshot, so it doesn't even matter that he was one shot. He was one shot all along. 69 with the 6k, but still not buying Clippers. I don't approve of this at all. If you have that kind of money, you should absolutely spend it on some Clippers. 5-2. Cats are discussing what should we do now. How about we plant the bomb and win a round? Lots of smoke in mid. This time, hopefully they await the pre-nade. Actually, the pre-nade fails. And that one fails too. Like just free-firing all of the smoke. No tags whatsoever. Now he gets Clips. I think he... And also Taco Cat, most unfortunate. This is the danger of firing through smoke. And 69, call me or whatever. Oh my god, and that nade killed Sack and Enrico, and he also manages to take out Aeon. That is the most unfortunate round for Cats, team kill, and then losing so many members as the breach was about to happen. Unfortunate. Final round. Cats need to win this and then show us a fantastic CT if they want to take a shot of taking this map off. I would assume that Lucky Round knows what they're doing to at least some degree as they pick this map. You would expect them to have practiced this to some degree. Clips picks a fight. This time he's not being smoked off. Does not manage to hit Aeon. Aeon fighting with the Vents, always a favorite of everybody. Only being spotted on site, but just being deleted by Taco Cats. M4 through the smoke. Now it's a 43. Ion does manage to make it up there. Drops down again. Being flanked by Aeon, but also killing Sack. Bomb is down, but it's a 3v2 situation. They know somebody is at car. Aeon again with the flank. They know now where Dicer is. It's a 1v2 situation. He's stuck at car. He has to play it. And the nade comes out, but Nicer plays it. Actually, it's another smoke grenade. It's hugging the wall, so he's not affected by the smoke. Just need to play time. Fortunately, he turns around and is also able to kill Enrico. It's just not happening today for the Cats, I would say. We'll see if their CT game is on point or if Lucky Round is fumbling their team game, but that was most unfortunate. I felt like they needed to have that in the back. Or in the transportation box. What are they being called? Anyways. No silencers on the Lucky Round side. Looks like a straight A push. People charging up. You know, Dicer is going towards... One person going to Squeaky. He needs to hurry. Now they are decelerating. I don't think they have been hurt, but looks like more like a stack, and Enrico is now pushing over because Sack of course pushed the B side, so he will have all the intel in the world. Dicer should have heard him, but apparently he has not. Yeah, he catches them all the way back there, so that's most unfortunate for Lucky Round, as they are now entering a site where all the guns are pointed at them. They find that out the hard way. Dicer is able to kill Sack in the flank, but most other members of Lucky Round are dead. 3v2 situation. Aeon does have the good head peek. I would assume the bomb to be down. We have Enrico on the car and now pushing up. Takes out Dicer, leaving just Landlord in there. He does have armor, but he has basically no health left. Just trying to get some sort of pick, but I think he realized this is not gonna happen. Yep, he runs out into his own death. And Taco again with the suicide. Not sure why he does this. Quite gruesome. Cube once again selling everybody on the Bison play. Aeon with the AK. The Bison by Sack. So far hasn't bought anything. He also looks like he's convincing more and more of his members by the Bison. On the Lucky Round side, we see no buy whatsoever except for a bunch of flashbangs. Looks like they want to just get the plan, but surprise, Sack is just there, but it's now being smoked off. Actually, not smoked off, flash, but it doesn't even matter, and now that all falls apart. No, in small part to Sack being hyper aggressive here and sort of taking the initiative out of Lucky Round. They're like, oh, that's not what we expected, and yeah, then they all died, and now we have Clips with the knives. 2 knives is pretty terrific. But if cats don't push, then it will mean nothing. And of course, why would they? They have control of the bomb. Yeah, it's gonna be just one of those rounds, I would say. We just wait.
Two hours later.
Now Sack is being aggressive, as Sack is. And flicks on Clips. Shoots him, gets the money. Good for him. 7-4. So far it's working out for the Cats. But now the real challenge begins with the rifles, with the utility. Especially since they full saved, except for like I think 2 flash grenades. They have the money for the util. Will they spend it though? Clips still saving up some money. Call Me also saving a lot of money. I would like to see more smoke grenades, more flashbangs. But it looks like they want to, you know, budget. Beautiful pre-nade. Dicer was then one shot and he's being killed. Also a surprise. Zack is pushing. But it might just be a trap. The rest of Lucky Round is playing very defensive. But somebody reloaded. Somebody reloaded. I heard it. And so did Zack. Full clips expected. He does not. His face gets plastered to the wall. Tommy is coming up and refrags him. But yeah, they lost 2 players already and they have basically no map control. Heads are stretched a bit thin. Mid is kind of open, but in order to exploit that with 3 people, it's quite difficult, especially since Aeon can just swing from the car immediately to mid. And it looks like Lucky Round is playing it very slow. Landlord will have to make noise in order to open up the vents, therefore giving away that something's happening. Actually, it doesn't even look like he's going to. He's just walking to mid, but Aeon has mid now covered. They still have 2 players on B. Landlord about to peek into highway. About to come. Aeon saw that, but it doesn't help. He dies to Landlord. And now Ion is pushing hell and gets the tree pick. Cube does get Landlord in the mid. But it's being picked off, and all of the sudden, actually, it looks like they're about to get the round. Ion is on side. He still has 10 seconds to plan. That should be more than enough. Lands on the good spot as well, and now Taco, who's just coming in. Oh no, Taco is saving. It's not just that he's saving, which I think at this point is not the play. You need to win these rounds. Like, you're not in position to save. What the hell is this map? I mean, I hate this map, but this map is showing me every day why it's the stupidest shit ever. Anyways, it's not just that he's saving, it's saving the fact that he's just crawling in the middle of the map with like 3 guns, completely unable to aim in any sort of way. No. That's hyper dangerous. If you save, at least save that you're guaranteed to save. Anyways, 8-4. So a win for Lucky Round. They have the money now to continuously buy in. And on the cat side, we have 2 saved guns, so that's nice. X also buying clippers. I like it. Maybe he's going for some sort of ninja play, which would require him to not push. No, he has an AK on the back, which I think Zack is just physically unable to do. Lucky Round looks like they're setting up for an A. Clips going towards Squeaky. I'm sorry, I'm just flying around like wild, but the angles on this map are kinda annoying. Quite annoying. I just made a new word. We're seeing the cats are nervous. They're already rotating off. I don't like it at all. There's been no movement whatsoever to warrant this heavy rotation. They do get Landlord. Taco gets sort of surprised, but Nicer Dicer exposing his back and nobody's suppressing the mid. If somebody was on boost there, Nicer Dicer would be alive. Now comes the breach. Side, but Aeon is still there on the forklift before Clips removes him. Now it's a 3v2 situation, but the cats have shown that they can lose these. And the Clips starts this process by just shooting Cube in the face. Enrico is having none of it though. He's just killing everybody. He's just saying, no, we're not gonna lose another 3v2. Not when I'm alive. I think it was quite something else. I already forgot. I'm an old man, okay? I barely remember what my name is. Sometimes I even forget that. We just have to go back to the bot and figure out what. But we also can figure out, is the current scoreboard fairly even in terms of like kills and such and frags and all that good stuff. 8-5. Call Me is buying an AUG. Sort of a mixed buy here. Landlord has to save down to Deagle, as is Nicer. Clips and Iron buying guns. 69 buys it. Buys an AUG even though he has the money to buy something good. I'm really confused. This is not approved by the meta police. We have Zack this time doing something very unusual, showing us he can actually not be hyper aggressive. Mega redding on side. Hopefully Crackers doesn't see this, because that's one of the big pain points of this map. You can just go so hard into walls. I mean, this is possible on some maps, on some points, but on Ash, you can just hide that booty, if you know what I mean. Oh, that grenade would have been so beautiful, but what's also beautiful is that headshot. He's getting immediately refragged, and oh no, there's a team kill, and Zack just kills them all, because they cannot kill him. 1v3. Now just clips on side, but Taco is on the flank and shuts it down, and they win. I don't know how he survived this long here. There were 3 guns pointed at him. I mean, granted, there was a team kill. Maybe that just sort of shook the number or something. In any case, 8-6, and now Lucky Round doesn't have the money. So, you know, they actually have to save and probably go for another flash save. No, clip spotted deagle. I hear another deagle, I believe. Maybe not. Bunch of 1911s. Maybe they share the deagle. That would be the most economical thing ever. I mean, they did get a team kill, which is always pretty bad for the economy. We have Landlord sort of just lurking into Squeaky, hoping that hopefully they give up the side. Does his... I mean, it would... You know, this is what I'm talking about. This is absolutely silly. Like 90% in the wall. So please, fix map. Yeah, 5v3. We have some minor attacks on Cube and Enrico. Like, aggressive. Who saw that coming? He's just checking mid, finding nobody. But they know it's not a B. Clips does get Cube with the headshot. But Zack killing Dicer, and now they push out of A main is coming. Telling Clips, hey, but actually bamboozled. They left the side open. He gets out of Squeak, he gets the plant. So sometimes that's all you need to be. You just need to be patient, hope the enemy makes a mistake, and then mercilessly exploit it. And does he have like a surprise for them? No, he just has 2 knives, which is pretty terrific. Now he's going for it, and he shanks him. But Taco, oh no, he pre-nades him and team kills Enrico. I mean, they can pick up all the guns they need, so they get the round win. But this was, it looked like an absolute failure for Lucky Round in terms of saves. But then Landlord really turned it around by not only planting the bomb, but getting a knife kill and forcing a team kill. Can't really ask for more in a 1v5 situation. That's, you know, that's something. Yes, for all the unaware, Zack Gesicht is like German dialect and meaning Zack face. Yeah, that's what chat is about. I don't think I can be a superhero. Zack can't be a superhero in mid, just gets shut down by Landlord, who finally realizes, hey, this guy is pushing us all the time. Let's just raise our gun and shoot him in the face. Exactly what he did. Cube taking heavy damage here, being basically one shot. They need to sort of read this right, but it doesn't look like they are, as they're splitting 2-2. And now Lucky Round has the angles. They have a trade there, so they should know it's an A coming. A Landlord is also lurking a mid. That's the danger of the side. We're just gonna not show Taco, even though he does get the crack here. Landlord does not get the pick, and is being picked up by an Enrico. Wonderful 2v2 situation. Salvaged that quite beautifully. We have Call Me on side. See the nades flying in just a little bit too early. Iron is being greedy, but it pays off as he manages to find that in the ideal spot. And then they are not coordinating, peeking one by one. 9-7. Will the curse 10-7 return, or will the Cats be able to win one more round? Find out in the next episode of... Actually, not find out in this round. Let's not, you know, make this binge watching this game. Yeah, Mr. Iron is just tired. He's just gonna take a break, and then he starts running. Yeah, absolute predates here. The entire map. Mid is being smoked off, no intel there. Zack pushed B, I think. At least pushed into it and runs back immediately. No slow pace coming out from Lucky Round. taking Aeon. We have Taco get instantly 69 heard that, didn't help him. He just got shot. Taco also kills Clips. Then it's into 2v3 situation. Is the bomb down though? Enrico tries to rotate to A, but all of the members of Lucky Round are still sort of in mid. Taco tries to help his teammate and does by killing Nicer Dicer, but both of them are one shot. Enrico doesn't care, he gets the landlord. I think Mr. Iron has the bomb. He does, and he's just going for the plant. Enrico needs to wait. They can win this. Enrico has a lot of util. Running back to Vance, Taco Cat will have maybe heard that. Struggling with the vent, pastime favorite. Did he break the vent with the flashbang? No, he did not. He had to shoot it open. Enrico now sneaking onto side. And he trades out. Wonderful. Just go for the defuse, Enrico. The curse of the 10-7 is broken. I believe that was at least a 4K from Cube. If not even I'm not sure. I don't think it was the ace, but I think there was a 4K. I know he killed a bunch of people on A side where we didn't even watch. Then he killed Nicer Dicer in mid. And then, of course, in the end, he traded up with Enrico. But, yeah, quite the fragging. 9-8, making it interesting. Zack now buying an AUG, but he does not have money to buy anything else. He could have bought an M16 and an AK-12, but nothing really that is great. On the Lucky Round side, we have rifles. They planted the bomb. Looks like they're going for a slow B. If Zack pushes now and doesn't back off quick, then, you know, he'll be punished for it. But it looks like this time he's just holding checkers in a sort of dangerous position if they lose the control. Or like this, he just is one shot now and can't get out of there. Could get naded. Or just Nicer Dicer just runs in and shoots him. And also Aeon dies. Rico is in tree. Cube with the flank kills them all. Suddenly it's a 1v2 situation. They know where Cube is. Cube also kills this one. 1v1 situation. Cube, you are literally one shot. You don't hear the pin in. You don't hear the bomb. Please, play it smart. Actually, that's not true contact. Because there's also a lot of other things wrong with the map. You know? You can go into walls. You can abuse the ladder mechanics. There's a door that doesn't work like it should. There's a lot wrong with this map. It's a trade, but it's in favor of Nicer Dicer. Unlucky. Unlucky for Cat. Lucky for Lucky Round. I guess that's where the name is coming from. That's the scoreboard. What a play there in the end by Lee Cube. I think there was another 4K. But indeed, close game. GG's. We have... Well, we have this, but I was more looking for... right. Well, let's just call this production fail and end it here. I thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Where I at some point probably will have sort of like the meme soundboard ready, but I'm lazy, so probably not. Yeah, I will see you next time. I might play some Pavlov myself. I hope you enjoyed the cast. I certainly did. Close games. Second map was a bit one-sided. I feel like Cats were kind of out of it. But yeah, close games, good games. GG's. I will see you next time.